Sen Training Program is happy to introduce the video for crew training. Please refer the follow video. Today we will be discussing about how auxiliary boiler work on water and steam side. Once the boiler is ignited and steam is generated with normal pressure, the system enters its active operational cycle. Here's how it works. The generated steam is transferred to various systems on board the ship for heating up. These systems include fuel oil tanks, heat exchangers, and heaters. The steam supplies heat to these components to maintain the required temperature and viscosity of the fuel oil. Additionally, the steam also warms up the fresh water and lube oil, preparing main engine for starting. Furthermore, the steam is utilized in the air conditioner for accommodation when at very cold weather. After completing its heat exchange duties, the steam condenses into water and flows into the condenser. Here, it is cooled further and collected in the cascade tank, ready for reuse within the system. The feed pump draws water from the cascade tank and supplies it back to the boiler to maintain the water level. Speaking of water level, it is continuously monitored and regulated by the electrode level monitor. This device detects the water level using conductivity. When water level goes down or goes up, Level Monitor will send the signal to the control panel, which automatically starts and stops the feed pump to maintain the optimal water level. The electrode level monitor not only controls the boiler water level, but it will send the signal to raise an alarm. Once the level goes down to low level, and even if low level, the boiler will be shut down. To ensure stable boiler pressure, an auto pressure control valve is installed. When the pressure exceeds the set limit, the valve opens and excess steam will go directly to the condenser. This steam gets condensed and returned to the cascade tank to keep the steam pressure stable. For some reasons, the auto pressure control valve does not work. If steam pressure increases higher than normal, the pressure relay will activate and raise an alarm to get attention. In case the steam pressure continuously increases without control, the safety valves will pop up immediately to release the pressure and keep the boiler safe from explosion. The popping up pressure is set equal 1.25 working pressure. Boiler water must be maintained at a pH level between 9.5 and 11. Water in the cascade tank should have a pH of approximately 8.5, which is regulated by using chemical additives. Maintaining water quality is very important, and blowdown operations are performed regularly. The surface blowdown valve removes dissolved solids from the water surface, while the bottom blowdown valve discharges sludge and sediment from the bottom of the boiler. The alkaline content in boiler water must be kept between 300 and 500 ppm. If alkaline content is below 300 ppm, chemicals must be added. If it exceeds 500 ppm, surface blowdown and bottom blowdown procedures must be carried out. To assess the level of scale formation, phosphate content must be controlled between a minimum of 30 ppm and a maximum of 50 ppm. If the phosphate level is below 30 ppm, chemical dosing is required. Exceeds 50 ppm. Surface and bottom blowdown must be performed. Chloride content in boiler water must not exceed 200 ppm. If it goes above 200 ppm, surface and bottom blowdown must be carried out. There are no chemicals available to reduce chloride levels. if blowdown procedures cannot reduce chloride content. The condenser must be inspected for damage or seawater leakage into the boiler water. Now let's talk about the sight glass, which is used to observe the water level. It is connected to the boiler by steam and water stop valves. This ensures that the water level can be accurately seen. Additionally, a drain valve is installed to purge the sight glass when necessary. This prevents any clogging and ensures that the glass always shows the real level of water in the boiler. Now you understand how the components works together in the boiler on steam and water side, and you will feel confident to find the answer for the questions on the boiler incidents. If you found this video helpful for your study, let us know your comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.